Sean. Sean. Ray yung isa. From Carson, California, this is Ludwig Van Magic Man. You are watching Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Our second game is ALTP going up against Pacrim. Pacrim from Division A, and ALTP supposedly was in Division A, but they were relegated down to Division B once again in the classifications because of their loss from last week's back-to-back against Better Men and Maharlika Lodge. And here we go for the opening tip-off as game is underway. Our officials for today, Janet Tias and Marcus Reed, while our official scorer is Jessel Navalta. Pacrim wearing green jersey, reminiscent of the Grizzlies, no? While for Pacrim, they'll be wearing pink jersey. This is week number 8, final day of the elimination round. Traveling violation will be slapped on Pacrim. Pacrim starting with Ariel Parungao, Ralph Docusin, Sean Pacunyo, Glenn, and Jeron Bacani. ALTP starting off with Ian Talyara, Omar Hernandez, Aaron Garcia, Soriano, and King Suaze. Talyara anticipated by Sean Pacunyo. Sean Pacunyo, they have numbers. Transition. Glenn Bacani powers his way inside as the first basket goes to Pacrim. 2-0. Strategizing is King Suaze. Omar Hernandez lets it fly as Omar Hernandez scores the first basket for ALTP from Rainbow Country. Apologies to our viewers now if you're watching this game on YouTube, no? SoCal Ballers 21. Well, unfortunately, it's difficult for me to do the cameraman and announcing at the same time. So, we're waiting for Harlem Ruiz, no? But, if there are some angles that we aren't able to cover for today, we're trying to make it up, no? Suaze, waiting for Soriano. Soriano sees an opening, tapped by Sean Pacunyo, and good active hands from Sean Pacunyo. Forwards it to Jeron Bacani. Jeron Bacani comes up short as he sees 3 defenders on him. King Suaze, Omar Hernandez. As King Suaze scores 5-2. Docusin against Talyara, and Soriano able to get a piece of it. By the way, this is our final day of the elimination round. Next week, August 23, 2026, we'll have our traditional fellowship potluck, no? Showing unity amongst the brethren. We're going to have lunch, no? So hopefully, if you want to donate food, no, coordinate with Brother Derek Valdez for more details as lighting it up from Rainbow Country is Ariel Parungao, tying the ball game up at 5. ALTP, they'll be classified in Division B. Down on the floor, physicality between Garcia and Glenn Bacani. Big man action down the floor. Well, you can see the sportsmanship now between two guys, now between two warriors. And Soriano with the cut. Docusin ahead of the pack, but King Suaze is there for the chase down, but unable to bother him. As Pacrim now grabs the driver's seat, 7-5. Soriano inside the shaded lane. Suaze, 1-on-1 on Parungao. Hernandez, no opening. Quick release for Garcia. Docusin trying to cross the half court. Parungaw and the defense of ALTP down right away. Sean Pacunio steps back or pulls back as he waits for some of his teammates to come down. Dokuzin, two-man action, no look pass, fade away, and good defense from Kings Wasi, but better offense from Jeron Bacani. What a move from Jeron Bacani. And now they have a 4-point lead against ALTP. ALTP coming off from their last season's undefeated streak, now having a slump here in this tournament. So they need to find their rhythm back, no? That brought them that undefeated streak last season. Parungaw turns around, and Parungaw extending that lead to 6-11 to 5. ALTP struggling here in the early goings to the first half. Talyara hasn't scored a basket yet, their leading scorer, but 6 points, all coming from 3-point range behind Omar Hernandez. Well, Omar Hernandez, no? Their finals MVP of Division B for ALTP. So he is a force to reckon with as well, no? Top of the key, he will try to answer right back for Sean Pacunio. Sean Pacunio showing us the full repertoire of his game here, but Ian Talyara on the other end quickly pulls up that J. 10-14. Now we're starting to have a ball game as both teams trading punches here. Sean Pacunio leading the charge. Ralph Dokuzin, middle. Dokuzin, pump fake. Jeron Bacani. Suffocating defense here by ALTP. Glenn Bacani bulldozes his way inside, and he will be fouled as he keeps on pounding it inside. Foul will be called on 25. That would be on Aaron Garcia. 14-10 is our score. Let's see if Pacrim can increase the lead. Well, Pacrim now flexing their muscles in their last game now as they played full strength with Philip Moradas and RJ Reyes in their lineup. So that's pure firepower for Pacrim. Especially, that was what they're lacking last season against our defending champs, Sunny on the east side, no? That bench scoring that they need, no? Because their starting five is solid, but their bench needs improvement. And Jeron Bacani fighting for that loose ball, but Soriano with a spin move. Soriano almost losing it, and Soriano still unable to convert. Ariel Parungaw waiting on the wings, and Ariel Parungaw, it bounces off on that layup. Our score is 16-10 in favor of Pacrim. Soriano waiting for his teammates, but Jeron Bacani, that was just a lousy pass, no, from Soriano, and they will go for the home run as ALTP down by 8, 10-18. We'll be right back after this timeout. ALTP need to talk things over as team captain Monroe San Juan didn't like what he is seeing as of the moment. Ayos ba, Tito Cecil?
Ayos.
Ayos na ayos. Wala yung ano mo wala yung soft drinks mo ngayon andyan ba?
Tumitira na.
Tumitira na. Para may energy ka Ay, nako po.
Pares pa tayong kulay ng damit Parang nag-uusap.
Oo nga, no? Naka-uniform, Okay na, okay yan. Hindi, pag parehas pa si Harlem ng damit, kakaiba na yan. Mamaya, darating daw si Harlem, sabi niya. Maglalaro yun, may laro sila. And now, ALTP, let's see after that timeout if they can convert. Not this time as Ralph Ducusin pulls down a rebound. Jaron Bacani, middle Parungaw. Kuyang Ariel Takashi Parungaw as they call him. I gotta ask Kuyang Ariel Parungaw na what is the meaning why he has that nickname Takashi, no? Parungaw, Glenn Bacani all day to shoot. No one to bother him. And pushing foul on Jaron Bacani. And Jaron Bacani knows what he did. And miscommunication between Talyara and Monroe San Juan. ALTP this season has been quite somehow a mediocre season for them as compared to their undefeated streak last. Ooh, look at that one from Ralph Ducusin. Well, that was hang time for you from Ralph Ducusin, who has earned the starting spot for Pacrim. Well, last season he was coming off the bench, no? He was the spark plug of the bench of Pacrim, but now Pacrim has beefed up their lineup. He has earned that starting spot for Pacrim for Ralph Ducusin, no? So that is quite an improvement for Ralph Ducusin. Jaron Bacani from way downtown, it bounces off. Omar Hernandez able to escape the pressure defense. Ooh, give and go between Ian Talyara and Omar Hernandez as Ian Talyara continues his struggle here in the first half. Well, probably, no? He's coming off from a party last night. And Glenn Bacani, 20-10 is our score. 7 minutes remaining. Free throws will be given to Glenn Bacani. And while he's at the free throw line, this is the best time for us to promote our traditional fellowship and season awards on August 23, 2026. So we'll be needing additional ulam pa. Now, if you can, mas maganda, more food, the more the merrier, no? So if you can bring more food on August 23 for the rest of us to enjoy, no? Everyone is invited for Freemasonry and drinks, no, as well, rice, utensils, whatever that is needed. Please coordinate with Brother Derek Valdez for our fellowship and season awards as we go back into the action. New players being deployed here for both squads, for ALTP as well as Pacrim. Baseline throw. Unable to buy a basket for Edsel Fronda, who just celebrated his birthday, and open shot as it was too strong. ALTP still nothing going on for them right now as Pacrim trying to capitalize on those mistakes. Eye in the sky play between Parungaw and Glenn Bacani. Unable to complete the play though. Ian Talyara, traveling violation. Brother Omar, what's his name again? Number 1, last name. Rodney. Rodney, right? Parungaw. And a miss from and power dribble jackhammer move from Ian Talyara, and now they cut the lead to 8. Sean Pacunyo, Edsel Frondra, birthday shot, nope, not this time. They got numbers, 3-on-2 situation. King Suaze to Rodney, back to Ian Talyara, front rim. Rodney puts down the rebound. Talyara, corner. King Suaze pulls the trigger, hits all board for King Suaze. And now Glenn Bacani emerges for that layup. And now back to a 10-point lead, 22 to 12 with 4 minutes remaining here in the first half. Rodney, they will let him shoot from the corner. Air ball, Aaron Garcia. Substitution for Cabral, for Ian Talyara. Ian Talyara exhausted here, as well as the other Soriano, who's wearing a man-up jersey, no? But I think bigger brother Soriano, as King Suaze will also sit down here. Comes up short. Monroe San Juan tracks down his own miss. And foul will be slapped on Ralph Dacusin. Substitution. As they're not yet in the penalty. Monroe San Juan, team captain of ALTP. Crossover for Omar Hernandez, as Omar Hernandez exploding to the basket and will go to the line and shoot two. Omar Hernandez playing inspired today. Shout out kay Ateng, no? Shout out kay Ateng. And there's their kid, no? As Omar Hernandez playing inspired today as he makes the first basket, as the full support of his family is here. 13 to 22. Shout out, shout out. So, of course, no, this is of course, our Sundays is created for the family, no? For sports, no? So, of course, aside from the players, though, we need to thank also, we are also grateful for the families supporting their their dads, their significant other, their spouses, their brothers, no? Whoever it is that you're supporting here, we are thankful for your support, no? Because without you, our players will not be inspired to play in this tournament, no? Kung pinagbabawalan nyo sila, no? So, maraming salamat for giving that time to support your favorite players here in our Interlodge Masons Basketball League, no? Of course, it's a big boost, no? That small sacrifice, no, it would add years to your lifespan, no, because of the exercise, that the healthy lifestyle that we are advocating here, no. So it's priceless, no. That small sacrifice every Sunday of playing basketball, enjoying the sport that we love. Our score is 14 to 22 in favor of Pacrim. Middle. Ralph Ducuzin puts it up, and look at Fronda traveling. So speaking of a healthy lifestyle, no? Timeout. So no timeout, no? So speaking of a healthy lifestyle, no? Edsel Fronda is a living testament to that, no? And they will foul Omar Hernandez, as they are not yet in the penalty, as they will try to ice the clock down. Now going back, no? Before the tournament, no? Like several seasons ago, no? Edsel Fronda was out of shape, he was overweight, but after joining the tournament, no, the league, no, it advocated his healthy lifestyle for worshipful Edsel Fronda. No? So he's a good example that this league has brought to our players, no, the healthy lifestyle and the camaraderie and the friendship and the brotherhood. No? So 14 to 22, enough of the shenanigans, back to the action. Waiting to set up here for the Kusin, or rather that's Parungaw. Middle, Fronda almost losing it. Fronda with the buzzer beater, but it will not be counted for Edsel Fronda. And at the end of the first half, it is Pacrim up by 8, 14 to 22. Game is still within striking distance. We'll be right back after this timeout. I'm not sure.
You didn't play this morning, huh? You didn't play this morning?
pasensya na. Sorry, sorry sa abala talaga. Hindi ko alam kung saan naiwan yung ano, yung gamot kahapon. Okay lang ba? If you don't mind. Pero kung wala, I'd understand kung wala ka ng extra. Kung wala ka na sa bahay, paano kaya? Ayun nga eh. Paano kaya? Yun nga eh, nakainom pa ako nung lunch eh. Hindi ko maalaman kung saan ko nahulog. Hindi ko alam kung nahulog. Kasi nag-Starbucks pa kami ni Brother Harlem eh. Di ba kami kahapon. Nahanap ko nga bago ako umalis eh. Hindi ko siya makita. So, titry ko ulit hanapin sa bahay. Tapos tatry ko rin dumaan sa Starbucks mamaya siguro. Pero yun nga eh. Oo, sige, sige. Next time na lang. Next time pagka ano. Basta kung may time na tayo makapagkita this week, let me know. Sige bro, ingat. See you later. See you later. All right, we start the second half action here in Carson, California for your Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. Pacrim up by 8 against ALTP 14-22, and Glenn Bacani goes all the way coast to coast for Glenn Bacani. And good play, good execution. However, they missed that shot. And lucky break for ALTP as Parungao misses that layup. Aaron Garcia, drop pass. Ooh, blocked! King Suwase. He was eating the ball right there. Kumbaga sa Tagalog, pinakain ng bola si Suwase. And stolen away by Sean Parungao, and ahead of the pack, Ariel Parungao with a flush. And now it's a 12-point lead, 26-14. ALTP, they're on the ropes. Let's see what will they do here. How will they respond? Of course, as the Rockets say, no, never underestimate the heart of the champions, no. Division B champions, ALTP, going up against the runner-up from last season's Pacrim from Division A, no? But a complete revamp of their lineup for Pacrim. Substitution on the second shot, I believe. Pacrim is up by 12, 26-14. And Pacrim continues to have the momentum on their side, 27-14, no? For Pacrim, no, we haven't seen their top two players, no? Si Philip Moradas, which is a former UAAP player, no? Si Philip Moradas of NU Bulldogs, and RJ Reyes of PCU Dolphins from the NCAA, no? So we have a lot of players here playing from collegiate. And of course, si Ludwig Van is also from MPBL, no? Pero announcer, commentator, no? So you can check that out as well, no? I think si Brother Marvin din, Marvin Manson from Gardena Monita Lodge is from MPBL, no? Marikina Shoe Masters, no? So, a lot of players here. And look at that, shifting gears for Ariel Parungao. Ian Talyara goes all the way, uses his left hand as he is determined to make that score. Well, you can see the leadership qualities of Ian Talyara, no, as he has lifted up Brazen Pillars from new heights, no, this season. He is the leader that Brazen Pillars needed as Aaron Garcia, and now ALTP is back within striking distance, 18-27. This is what we're talking about now, the leadership of Ian Talyara leading his squad against Pacrim. Now, and Parunga wants the challenge against Omar Hernandez as he goes one-on-one with a great one as he goes to the line for the free throw, and he needs to earn that on the line. And by the way, no, while he's taking that free throw, again, we advertise our fellowship and season awards next week, no, August 23, 2026, no. So we need to mention that date, no? Kasi mamaya I keep on saying next week tapos napanood nyo pala to, next year nyo pa napanood. No? So August 23, 2026, no? Our traditional fellowship and season awards. Who will be our season MVP? We have 4 divisions for our season MVP and as well as sportsmanship awards, no? Omar Hernandez pulls the trigger. And animosity on the floor. With less than 15 minutes left here in the second half, we have a ball game, 9-point lead by Pacrim, and now it's man-to-man defense. Pump fake. Takes it closer. Glenn Bacani. No luck this time for Glenn Bacani. King Suase, he sees an opening and King Suase comes up with an air ball with that left. But good intentions though. But good intentions doesn't score as Sean Pacunio hits all board as he throws that wild shot. Ian Talyara. Omar Hernandez, that chemistry working for ALTP, but unfortunately they weren't able to connect on that one as Pacrim just controlling the tempo of this game. Ralph Docuzin trying to create some space against that bigger Aaron Garcia. Glenn Bacani. The defense swarming against him. Putting on the pressure, Glenn Bacani with 2 seconds left on the shot clock. Will he beat the buzzer? And ALTP doing a terrific job on the defensive end. And now they have been turning the tides. And let's see if they can cut down the lead to 7. As Soriano goes all the way, everything but the shot. It rattles out for Soriano. As Pacrim given a lot of chances here. And that defense suffocating Pacrim. And violation on Pacrim. 8 seconds violation. And that one as King Swasek cutting down the lead to 7, 20 to 27. ALTP coming out alive here in the second half, cutting the lead down to 7. We'll be right back. After this timeout, Pacrim will need to talk things over. All right, back to the ball game. Pacrim calling a timeout after that run from ALTP as ALTP now fighting fire with fire against Pacrim. Behind the back pass, Glenn Bacani, corner 3, comes up short. Ian Talyara with the rebound. Forwards it to Omar Hernandez. Omar Hernandez, blocked again by Sean Pacunio. That is 2 blocks from Sean Pacunio already here as substitution first as our referees for today, Janet Tias and Marcus Reed, who will be our officials for the rest of the day as we have 7 games here today. Hopefully I still have a voice, no, in the last game. Corner 3. And Sean Pacunio, no, doing everything for his squad, but this is an interesting matchup between 2 hustle guys, Soriano and Sean Pacunio. Well, that's interesting, no? Both guys providing the spark that their team needs as Ian Talyara leans in against Ralph Dokusen and he will earn it on the line for Ian Talyara. And he will shoot 2. And while he's shooting the free throw, this is the best time for us to promote our fellowship next week, August 23, 2026. Bring food, bring traditional ulam, whatever additional ulam that you may think of, no? And coordinate with Brother Derek Valdez, our commissioner, so that we won't double our food, no? Mamaya, puro chicken joy dalhin ng bawat isa, puro chicken. No. But I won't complain with that, no? But by the way, no? Rice, utensils, drinks, no? Everything that you can contribute, please make sure to coordinate with Brother Derek Valdez, no? Back to the ball game. And again, no, next week, August 23, will be our season awards. The team captains will be voting for our season MVP, for our sportsmanship awardees, for our rookie of the year. So it's going to be exciting up and under for Sean Pacunio. And this time, he will go to the line. Our official score is 21-27. If you're watching this on YouTube, well, we have an official timer here, Tito Jessel Navalta, no? So, just in case you're wondering how come the time is not in sync with the official time, well, we have an official scorer, no? Tito Jessel Navalta. Back to the action. So, just in case you're curious of what's happening around the league, if you're... And another turnover here for ALTP. And let's see if Pacrim can exploit that weakness with 8 minutes and 43 remaining here in the second half. Well, so far, no, that man-to-man defense of ALTP has been working wonders for them as they have cut down the lead as Soriano. Baseball pass, and that was... Oh, Omar Hernandez stripping that ball away against Parunga with the dish to Aaron Garcia. Now it's just a 4-point lead. Sean Pacunio, middle. Sean Pacunio will be fouled by Monroe San Juan. And ALTP, this is what we're talking about now. The heart of the champion never fades here for our Division B champs. And they'll be defending that crown in the playoffs. For the second shot. Sa Idol King pala to eh. And Sean Pacunio makes the first basket as he's trying to uplift his team. Substitution. King Suaze for Monroe San Juan. He will be replacing Ian Talyara instead for that well-deserved rest. And Sean Pacunio extends it to 6, 23-29 after the 12-point lead. Omar Hernandez, and look at the defense of Sean Pacunio locking down Omar Hernandez. Sean Pacunio has been just terrific here in this ball game, no? Well, he might be the missing piece for Pacrim's championship run. Can he be that guy to finally deliver Pacrim to the promised land? Jeron Bacani, they tap it. Soriano trying to escape the defense, able to do so. Oh, look at that one. As he was hacked by Glenn Bacani. Physicality on the floor. With 6 minutes remaining here in the second half, we have a ball game. This is Interlodge Masons Basketball League Season 7. What an exciting matchup we are witnessing so far. And I am here at the best seat of the house enjoying this matchup. Soriano with the spin move, and Soriano, difficult shot, but Sean Pacunio on the other end will be fouled. Gets the N1 for Sean Pacunio, and that has been a big headache so far for ALTP. How do you solve that Sean Pacunio problem, no? As he has been just crucifying them, no? Stabbing them where it hurts. 33-25. Every time that ALTP is trying to make a run, Sean Pacunio is there to torture them. ALTP, another miss for them. Jeron, middle. Shifting gears, sudden burst of quickness for Ralph Dokusin, and Ralph Dokusin with that finger roll reminds me of George Gervin, no? The Iceman. 35-25. Ralph Dokusin. I was able to hit that in the replay button, no? I'm still compiling all the highlight reels, no? I'm just not able to to post them lately because sobrang busy ni Ludwig Van, no? Pero one day I will compile all our highlights and put that on a presentation perhaps. And Jaron Bacani, skies high for that rebound. And Sean Pacunio, they need to put the clamps on this guy. And there you go. He was hacked by Aaron Garcia. Literally, no? Putting the clamps down on his shoulder. 35 to 25. Now it's back to a double-digit lead for Pacrim as Sean Pacunio goes to the line and will shoot two. Sean Pacunio is just like a freight train, no? Unstoppable here. What a welcome addition for Pacrim, no? Sean Pacunio. Soriano with a jackhammer power dribble as he goes to the line. Two, I think two. Soriano misses. And he deliberately misses that shot. And Pacrim back to their comfort zone, 12-point lead, 25 to 37. Well, we can see that Pacrim is a powerhouse team now, but ALTP, they're not far from behind. They were able to give Pacrim a difficult time, especially in the opening minutes of the ball game, no? So, Soriano, jumper from Monroe San Juan, in and out. Well, for ALTP, no? They need to put their composure back in this ball game. Sean Pacunio, quick passing. And look at Monroe San Juan with a defensive stop. Soriano decides to attack. And Soriano gets the end one. And he will have the bonus free throw. And he can cut it down to 9 with 2 minutes and 27. Soriano completes the 3-point play. Now it's a 9-point lead by Pacrim. Full court pressure being applied here by ALTP. And Sean Pacunio again. Sean Pacunio trying to save the day for Pacrim. Well, he has been the prophecy for Pacrim. The question is, can he complete the mission, no? ALTP will call a timeout. 28 to 37. So we are Sean Pacunio playing above his pay grade today, no? For Pacrim. We'll be right back after this timeout as ALTP will need to talk things over. Can they make a final run? We shall find out. Tito Jessel.
Yeah, two free throw. Two free throw. No, you're in no, right now they're going to shoot two free throws. But if we foul them, then is it bonus or side out? Bonus. Bonus, thank you.
While Sean Pacunio is in the free throw line, this is the best time for us again to promote our fellowship after our playoffs next week, no? August 23, 2026. So bring lots of food. It's going to be potluck, no? So make sure to bring food, drinks. We still need volunteers to bring rice, utensils, cups, additional food, no? Ulam. So please coordinate with Brother Derek Valdez so we don't duplicate the food that we have, no? But of course, every food is a blessing, no? So we will welcome all food, no? As long as it is clean, no? Cabral corner, San Juan will be fouled by Glenn Bacani as Glenn Bacani pulling down that jersey. Ooh, down on the floor, Omar Hernandez as Ralph Docuzin puts him down. One-on-one free throw, and that was a lucky break for ALTP. If they make both baskets, they will cut this down to 7. Who's going to call a timeout? ALTP?
Yeah, yeah. It's 11 points. Time running. Running time.
Yeah, they're out of timeouts.
No more timeout.
We still have one.
Please coordinate with brother Derek Valdez for our fellowship next week and season awards. Who will be our season MVP, no? That would be voted by our team captains. We also have the sportsmanship awards. We also have rookie of the year. So it's going to be exciting, no? Inaabangan ko kung magro-rookie of the year si brother Harlem, eh, no? The oldest rookie. The 50-year-old rookie, no? Brother Harlem Ruiz. Pero Harlem Ruiz will be playing for Amianan later, no? Nihintay ko nga si Brother Harlem. Saan na ba yun? Back to the ball game. And Omar Hernandez cutting down the lead. 29-37 with 1 minute and 20. If he makes this free throw, then it's going to give Pacrim some scare here. 37-30. Now the pressure is on against Pacrim. Every possession counts from here on then. And again, no, Sean Pacunyo. This guy has been shattering their dreams of getting this victory for ALTP. Sean Pacunyo. And now back to a 10-point lead. And it's 41-30 ALTP. One final push for them as they throw it. Next game, Brazen Pillars against Amianan. Parang wala pa akong nakikitang player ng Amianan, ah. Nasaan ba si Harlem? Di na nagpakita si Harlem. Malakas na yung kalaban, eh. Brother ka pa. And And that's the end of the ball game as the referees end the game with Pacrim getting back-to-back victories here in this tournament against ALTP. Our player of the game, no other than Sean Pacunyo. Final score 41-30, and Sean Pacunyo, stay at the middle. Tito Jessel will take a picture of you for our player of the game, Sean Pacunyo.